What's going on, family? Listen, the Holy Trinity to progress is going to be body game, seed retention, okay? And then corporate leverage, okay? I wrote these things down because these things to me are pivotal, right? They're pivotal in making yourself a better overall person, right? So let's start with the first one, right? So body game, okay? Body game is super, super important in my opinion to overall progress, because if you want to, have a better, feeling about yourself, you want to have more self-confidence, you want to be able to have better first impressions, right? You want to be able to wear your resume, right? These things are going to be very important for you when you're in the world trying to better yourself, gain leverage in certain spaces. It's going to be pivotal for you to have an understanding of body game. And body game is just prioritizing yourself, right? So prioritizing yourself in ways in which even when other people are around you asking you to do something or needing you here and there, you may have to say no. So body game, in my opinion, is understanding the no. Understanding when and why you may need to say no, because you have to prioritize the self and personal wellness, your health, and all of that relates to not only the physical, but the mental state as well. You got to be locked in, bro. So body game is one of the pillars of, progress and really becoming a better person overall, man. So that's my opinion, because for me, like, I lost 65 pounds, man. I lost 65 pounds. I went from 265 to 195. And that, to me, let me see that body game, even when you're in a situationship, whatever you're in, you're married, you got a girlfriend, whatever it is, that's going to be pivotal in still keeping a real social advantage in that situation. Because I'm telling you right now, you have to be somebody that still prioritizes yourself even when you're married or in a relationship. When you do not prioritize yourself, these people are going to lose confidence in your ability. They're going to lose faith in you. When somebody loses faith in you, I'm telling you right now, that's probably the worst thing that can happen to you. Especially if you're counting on people to be supportive of you, or people to be around, or people to stick with it when things may be hard in the environment. When people lose faith in you, it's bigger than you realize. It's not like it's something. No, it's a big deal. When your boss loses faith in you, when your wife or your girlfriend loses faith in you, when your family and friends lose faith in you, bro, it's actually not a small ordeal. It's really not. Because you're losing leverage in certain situations, and that may be it may have a negative consequence. So that's why body game, you need to focus on body game for real. Now, seed retention, I'm not going to go too far into this. It's self-explanatory. If you're a man and you're not married, or you don't have a girlfriend, if you are not doing this, you need to click off the video, right? Because this video is not for you. If you're trying to do it, okay, listen, you got to understand, controlling the mind is controlling the body. That's it. It's very simple, right? So we got to understand that, because it's one of the pillars of progress. As a man, if you don't have this as a pillar of your progress, you may fall victim to the lower nature, and it's not going to look good for you, because you're not going to be in your P's and Q's. You're not going to have your wits about you, right? So that's one of the pillars that I would name, as one of the trinities, as part of the trinity to progress, right? So lastly, we'll get into corporate leverage, because really this is what all men are seeking. All men are seeking in their life: corporate leverage, making more money, more successful, having that social guarantee when you go into the world and people see you. You have the materials that make you appear to be somebody that is worthwhile, right? I mean, let's face it, man. Everybody will say, well, it's not about the materialistic stuff. It's not about that. Well, it's not about that. But your materialistic world is a testament to your spiritual world, in my opinion. Even when it comes down to your body game, right? Your how you look, right? All of that is a testament to your mind, you know? And so I heard Kevin Hart saying this one time in an interview. He said, because somebody was saying, you know, he got his new wife or he got married again, and people were like, based off how she looks, people think that she only got with you because he got money. And he was like, well, yeah, that's what I expect. You know, and he said something along the lines of, you know, my success is attractive, right? So of course she's going to want to be with me, you know? And that to me really let me know, like, wow, you know what? That's a new perspective. Because people always say, well, if she wants you for your money, it's not good. And you know what? There's obviously, you know, cons to a woman just wanting you for money. But there's a reason why women are wired to be attractive to men who are making it in the world, man. There's a reason why they're geared like that. And so that's why I think that corporate leverage is important. It's one of the pillars. You got to lock in on that. You got to make sure that your first impressions are good with body game, with how you look, being clean shaven, right? Having everything looking right. You got to make sure that, you know, you're disciplined, seed retention, making sure you're doing things that need to be done when they need to be done, and not doing things that don't need to be done when they don't need to be done, right? Delaying gratification. That's a principle right there. It's pivotal. So you got to understand that, man. That's something that for me, I didn't, you know, consider before I lost the weight, because before I lost the weight, it was a different identity. It truly was a different identity. It was a different mindset. I didn't think that things mattered. You know, I didn't think that there was a cost, opportunity cost, man. There's a cost to opportunity. If you take your time to do a certain action, you are foregoing the opportunity to do another action, right? You're saying no to something else. So when you're not being disciplined and you're not locking in, you know what I'm saying? You're saying no to so much. I gotta fix the camera. I'm not even all the way in the camera. So you're saying no to so much, man. So these things are like cliches in a way too, right? But to me, listen, they're not cliche, because whether you know it or not, a lot of men are not locking in. A lot of men are not locking in the body game. They're not locking into discipline. They're not locking into corporate leverage, because they're not caring about the consequences of their actions. And I'm telling you right now, your actions do have consequences. They do, man. I'm telling you right now, if you think you can just do whatever you want, go into the world and be successful, that's not going to be the case for a lot of people, for anybody, really. You got to put in the work. Even people who are managers, even people who are CEOs, who people think aren't doing any work. No, they're doing something. They're doing work. I'm telling you, they're doing work. And if they're not doing work, they're going to get fired. I promise you. Don't think that your boss isn't doing work. More than likely they are, or they're going to get let go. I'm telling you, there's a consequence. There's a consequence. So understand the Trinity, man. And if you want to really lock in, you're going to really lock in on this, and you're going to keep this. You're going to write it down, and you're going to lock it, and you're going to lock it in, because in 3 months, when summer comes, are you going to be able to post a picture or no? Let me know. Like, are you going to be able to post that picture or no? Right? Have you worked the last 6 months and locked in to all your goals and aspirations, right? Because if you didn't, you're going to see other people this summer post their pics, and you're going to be like, damn, that could have been me, you know, looking good, man, and doing what I wanted to do and getting attention. Because let's be real, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. You want everything that people tell you is not good. You want the attention. You want the money. You want the cars. You want the women. But don't do it for that, though. I'm not telling you to do all of this for that. I'm telling you that this will be a byproduct when you fully lock in. It will be. It will be. People are going to look at you. They're going to watch you more, because you're going to be more attractive, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, even in your own relationship, you are going to have more leverage in every way, dog. I'm telling y'all, man. So like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. I just said that. But anyways, I thank y'all for watching. Peace till next time.